Yes,
And-
hi, everyone.
Hi, Dalia.
Dalia.
And then we have Adriana's out on a last minute business trip. We're good? I'd like to call the regular meeting of the Bogota Board of Education to order for Tuesday, April 29th, 2025. Please stand for the flag salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone, and good evening. The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice to attend the meetings of the public bodies at which any business affecting their interests is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this act, the Board of Education has caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, place thereof posted in the Bogota Borough Hall, communicated by letter to the record, filed with the clerk of the Borough of Bogota, and posted on the Bogota Board of Education website. Irfan?
Sure. Mr. Alcalde, absent. Mrs. Alvarez,
Present.
Mr. Alvarez,
Present.
Mrs. Cruz,
Present.
Mr. Navarro. Mrs. Olivo,
Present.
Ms. Rackett,
Present.
Mr. Chavez,
Present.
Mr. Miranda.
Present.
We have the quorum.
For the record, Mrs. Alcalde Patron had a last minute work event. Also present is Superintendent Damian Kennedy, Board Attorney Thomas Coben, School Business Administrator, Board Secretary Irfan Efsil, Assistant Board Secretary Elizabeth Ruiz, and we have the lovely student representative Joanna Morales. Welcome, Joanna. I'd like to open the floor to, I'd like to move the floor to citizen on agenda items only. Do I have a motion to move hearing of citizens?
Motion.
Mrs. Ruckett, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Chavez, any board discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Anyone please come up? You can discuss anything on the agenda only. You have 5 minutes. Only state your name. Do we have anyone? Anyone raised? Do I have a motion to close citizen remarks? Chavez, do I have a second? Alvarez, all in favor? I'm sorry, any board discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you very much. Moving to superintendent's report.
Good evening. First up, our student rep, Joanna Morales.
Good afternoon, board members. I'd like to share a few exciting updates from Bogota High School. This Friday, Mr. Friedman's English classes will be taking a field trip to the Princeton University libraries. Our yearbook is officially complete and the literary magazine is just about ready to publish. Our theater students recently had the incredible opportunity to attend a performance of Hamilton, which was both inspiring and educational. We also hosted 2 successful events, Career Day and Bring Your Kids to Work Day. Career Day featured a wide range of guest speakers, including the mayor of Bogota, attorneys, health professionals, police officers, and even an event planner from Hilton. As we move into May, AP testing is underway, and our teachers are working hard to ensure our students are well prepared. And finally, congratulations to our girls and boys track and field teams for breaking the sprint medley records from 2024 and 2009, respectively. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Also from my report, we have 1 HIB confirmed in the high school. Also, special shout out to our teachers of the year. In the high school, we had Mrs. Adams. In the middle school, we had Mrs. Shepherd. In STEAM, we had Mr. Losa. And in Bixby, we had Mrs. Popa-Kepowitz. So as usual, in May, there is a Teacher of the Year luncheon for all Bergen County teachers. And then in June, we will present them with gratitude and awards. Next up is the budget hearing. Let me just get set up for that.
The screen has to be moved over. There you go.
Hello and welcome to the 2025-2026 Bogota Public Schools Budget Presentation. I am Damian Kennedy, Superintendent of Schools. I am joined by our Business Administrator, Irfan Efsel. Thank you for taking your time to learn more about how we plan to invest in our students, staff, and schools for the upcoming school year. We are grateful for the guidance and dedication of our Board of Education. A special thank you to the members of the Finance Committee, Board President Frank Miranda, Finance Chair Mr. Chavez, and also trustees Robert Alvarez and BC Ruckett. Their leadership ensures transparency, accountability as we build this budget. This year's budget is shaped by several critical priorities: staffing to meet instructional needs, curriculum upgrades aligned with the new mandates, capital maintenance and improvements, and increasing special education and security demands. Salaries, benefits, and unfunded state mandates also play a significant role in shaping this year's financial plan. In Bogota Public Schools, our top priority is making sure every student receives the right support at the right time. Our response to intervention, or RTI framework, helps us do just that. RTI allows us to identify students who need additional academic or social emotional support early and intervene quickly. We use universal screeners and teachers' referrals to gather data that help us pinpoint exactly where each student needs help. For the 25-26 school year, we are doubling down on three foundational areas. First, reading by grade 3. Research shows that students who read proficiently by the end of 3rd grade are far more likely to succeed later in school. We use evidence-based reading programs and targeted interventions to help every child build a stronger foundation. Second, math preparedness. Math skills are cumulative, and gaps in early understanding can grow over time. We're focused on building fluency and conceptual knowledge starting in the early grades so students are prepared for Algebra 1 by 8th grade. Also, and third, student wellness. Learning starts with emotional well-being. We're expanding access to counseling and mental health support, including interns from Fairleigh Dickinson University School Psychology Program, thanks to grant funding. To support our students effectively, we use universal screening tools across all schools. In math, we use a Cadence CBM assessments for grades K through 6. In grades 7 through 10, we are transitioning from Renaissance Star Math to curriculum-based assessments that give teachers clearer insight into the student performance. For reading, students in grades K through 5 are screened using the Dibbles through Amplify M-Class. For grades 6 and above, we will continue using the Renaissance Star Reading. And to understand students' social emotional needs, we're using a mental health screener under the DOE Mental Based Health Grant with parental consent. Once we identify students in need, our RTI multi-tiered systems of support help us deliver structured interventions. Each student receives a customized plan that includes the intervention type, frequency, goals, and progress monitoring. Our goal is simple: support students early and monitor their growth closely. Our RTI system is supported by strong meeting structures in every school, ensuring no student needs go unnoticed. At the school level, we meet 3 times a year to review beginning, middle, and end of year data. These meetings help us spot trends, set school-wide goals, and adjust resources. At the grade level, team meetings meet monthly to identify struggling students, share effective strategies, and regroup interventions based on current data. And finally, individual student meetings take place monthly to develop tailored action plans for students who need the highest level of support. These include teachers, specialists, and often parents working together. Protecting our school goes above and beyond buildings. We have adopted layered cybersecurity strategies and maintain strong data backup system. Our facilities side, we completed major toilet upgrades at Bixby and the high school. This summer, we will begin on new security vestibules at Bixby Gym and the school auditorium. Also, district-wide electrical upgrades will continue this summer. Referendum update. Our multi-year referendum plan continues to move forward. The CTE building and athletic fields remain on track for completion in June of 2025. Redistricting will go into effect this September, with Bixby serving pre-K through 2 and STEAM serving grades 3 and 5. New projects like the media center and the art room at the high schools are preparing to go out to bid shortly. And like I said earlier, the toilet renovation project in the high school and Bixby were completed last year. Planning for the future. Looking ahead, we are launching new CTE programs in automotive, culinary, and cybersecurity. We're hiring staff, preparing classrooms, and aligning with Perkins and certification standards. In literacy, we're adopting the new CKLA district-wide to meet new state requirements, and we're expanding SEL programs with evidence-based interventions and our Check and Connect mentoring. Redistricting brings instructional benefits, strong collaboration, and more efficient resources use. We're expanding academic enrichment opportunities, including STEM programs with FDU and Bergen Academies, new AP and dual enrollment courses, and new electives like fashion design and zombie geography. We are also improving athletic access and participation. So right here, I have the Board of Education summary of revenue. As you can see here, it compares last year to this year. Two things I do want to point out is our state aid. Last year, we got 17.5 million. This year, we got 18.5 million, which is a difference about a little bit over $1 million, which was very helpful to us. Right now, our total operating budget is over $36 million. From here, you can see the revenue side where we get our money to support these programs. About 40% comes from the tax levy, with state aid now taking over 46%. Here is a summary of the appropriations. And this is more of when people want to go in and do a deep dive on their own. Pie chart with those same appropriations. So here's our budget summary. The budget includes salary increases for all bargaining units and several key hires. New elementary teachers, RTI and ESL support, new guidance counselor, and again, new CTE instructors. We're also continuing our one-to-one Chromebook initiative, refreshing staff data, and maintaining our robust internet and cybersecurity systems. New K-5 ELA curriculum aligns with the latest NJSLA standards. Major capital projects are on track, including the gym and the auditorium renovations and final phases of the security vestibule installation. We will continue to have Class 3 officers in all school buildings. And here's what everyone waits to wait for. So this year, what we were able to do is take the money that we put to work last year and give it back to the community. So although we were able to raise 2% taxes, which is going to help us in the future, we were able to keep the tax impact at zero by paying down our debt services for the referendum. And that's us giving back to the community because we've been doing a good job with our money, and our referendum right now is on budget. So we are doing a good job there. So this year, because it happened to work out this way, because of I want to say this right, the house values in town, although our taxes are staying the same, you will be paying $77 less per year. So although the tax remains zero, right, because of the valuation of houses, you're going to see $77 more this year coming back in taxes.
That's based on the new reval, just so you know. So
For the average assessed home of 494, which is up, right? I mean, the average assessed home, I want to go back. I should have did that 5 years ago when I started doing the budget presentation. The average assessed home is probably up over $120,000 in the last.
I wonder with the town taxes going up if we're gonna even notice.
I can't speak to the town taxes. I can only
We
speak
can
to
only
what we
base it
do.
on our budget.
So what we're basing it off of what we have been doing in our prior years.
So based on our increment, our percentage and paying off our debt service, we've actually given back.
So something that I like to do each year, and I used to share it with the staff, but last year I put it in this budget presentation, and I did include a little slide, is some of the district accomplishments this year. And I would like to point out, again, I've spoken about the referendum, but we have a brand new diesel 54 passenger bus to go along with our new electric bus that we got the grant for a couple of years ago. We had to buy some new equipment for the fields, field groomer and a lawnmower. We also had to purchase all new track equipment. We also purchased 13 new interactive boards, and we updated our website with a new app this year. Educational opportunities. This year, we expanded free adult ESL classes. We are in Bixby Steen in the high school, and I believe we have over 3 classes filled with adult students. We offer free after-school tutoring. We offer free summer instruction. We've offered an elementary and literacy night. We offer, for the first time here in a long time, since in my 15 years here, a SAT school at the high school, where it made it easier for our kids to take the SATs and not have to go to another town on a school day. This year in the high school, we had a college fair for the first time in a long time, with over 50 colleges and universities coming for our juniors, sophomores, and seniors. Steen had a mock presidential election. We provided box out bullying and social media video courses, new BHS STEM club, new Model UN club in the high school, Bergen Academy's enrichment program. We offer right now 14 dual enrollment courses that while you are in high school, you can get college credit for, not including the BCC early college program where certain students are graduating with their associate's degree as a high school student. Are you one of them? Very good. We also offer a seal of biliteracy program where students are able to get certified that they speak 2 languages. We added a 10th preschool classroom this year, and we are at our universal number. And we also provide universal screenings in ELA, math, and SEL. Health and wellness, we started a major district-wide recycling program. We are now composting in the cafeteria. We had the school-based mental health grant. We upgraded our hydroponic equipment. We are creating our own lettuce, tomatoes, vegetables, things of that nature. We expanded our Check and Connect mentors this year to go down to the elementary schools for students who are struggling, to have teachers check in on them and meeting with parents more regularly. We also have the FDU school psychology grant. We've had therapy dogs visit, security upgrades. Each school will have security vestibules in September, meaning you will not have to wait outside in the weather anymore to get into a building. We will be able to get you into the building immediately and have a transaction window where you could drop things off without having access to the building. We have upgraded our lockdown system with new clocks, and 48 new doors were installed. We've upgraded our surveillance cameras, new 2-way radios. We've also continued to update our cybersecurity strategy. And then last but not least, grants and taxes. This year alone, this year alone, we have close to 3 million in grants in work right now. That's a big number. And for the 5th time out of 6 years, there will be a 0 tax increase to the community for this budget. So this is just some of the things, and I want to put it together to let you, this is where we're going and what we're doing. As Irfan said to me the other day, he said, think about what we're doing right now. We are offering students ages 3 through 21 education programs in Bogota now. And with the CTE building, we'll be offering a whole different group of students a pathway after high school to go into the world. So we're very excited about where we are going. A special thank you to Irfan and the business department. As always, he puts this together. It's easy to talk about something great. right? If it was bad, I might make him talk about it, but when it's good, it's easy to talk about. So I do want to publicly thank him for his hard work and dedication, and his attention to detail is second to none. And the business department who helped keep him in check as well. So at this time, if there's any questions from the board, but then I think we do have to open it to the public as well to,
But right before we do that, yes, thank you to Chang for the grants. Thank you to Irfan. Second to none in detail oriented. And thank you to Kennedy that never says no about progressing in different areas, projects. Thank you to Lindsay for all those documents. You make sure they're aligned. Thank you to our board attorney because it just takes a team. Thank you to the children who support us. But I gotta say thank you to a board that stuck. If you look, 5 out of 6 years, I can look at the faces here of who's been here for 5 years at minimum. And you guys have stuck to it. You have not, you just haven't lost sight of it, of what we came here to do. And most importantly, you didn't get sidetracked by a lot of the shenanigans that happens somewhere below in our community. It just, there's always something or someone, or there's always negativity. You can either sit there and cry and use the chip, or you could just pay forward because we understood what we came here to do. And hopefully you guys keep going. Hopefully you keep getting elected, as long as in your heart, you continue to progress in these areas and do the same thing. I must say it. I remember every single one of you had something to say, whether it was positive or negative, and usually it was a complaint. And I would often say, let's stop complaining, let's start doing. And I gotta tell you, as I look through this checklist, it has definitely, and maybe I forgot, but I think it's met everyone's needs about what we should have had. And it's here, it's proof in the pudding. And the mere fact that 5 out of those 6 years, which is 5 of our years, we had 0 tax increase, and then obviously it's not sustainable to continue to do a 0, but we increased just in case we experienced, national budget cuts in our Board of Education, and we sort of stabilized, but we've had enough monies to circumvent that or to help balance it so that Bogota doesn't suffer once again. All right, so thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd like to open the meeting to the public on hearing of the budget. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Rocket, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Chavez, any board discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any member can please state your name. You have 5 minutes. No one? Do I have a motion to move, close
Motion.
hearing on the budget? Chavez, do I have a second?
Second.
Olivo, any board discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Moving on to resolution 9.3 in buildings and grounds section.
How did you, where?
Oh, did I just?
Yeah. I'm like, whoa. Where?
Yes.
In the minute.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Number
I
4.
mixed up my-
Yeah.
No, we're not adjourning that fast today. How did I get all?
We're at 4.
Got excited with
All right, no, I'm sorry. I didn't number my stuff that I did. Moving on to 4.1, resolution 4.1, which is approval of minutes, March 18th, 2025, regular open meeting minutes. Do I have a motion to move 4.1?
Motion.
Chavez, do I have a second?
Second.
Mrs. Cruz, any board discussion? Roll call, Irfan.
Mrs. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mrs. Cruz,
Yes.
Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
Mrs. Oliva,
Yes.
Mr. Rocket,
Yes.
Mr. Chavez,
Yes.
Mr. Miranda.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. There's nothing under policy. Do I have I'm sorry, moving on to 6.12, resolutions in the educational section, which is for approval of agenda items 6.1 through 6.11. Do I have a motion to move 6.12?
Motion.
Chavez, do I have a second?
Second.
Lebo, is there any board discussion? Roll call, Irfan.
Mrs. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez,
I have to abstain from 6.1, but yes to all the rest.
6.1.
6.1.
6.1.
Mrs. Cruz,
Yes.
Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
Mrs. Oliva,
Yes.
Ms. Rocket,
Yes.
Mr. Chavez,
Yes.
Mr. Miranda.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Moving on to resolution 7.17, personnel section, which is approval of agenda items 7.1 through 7.16. Do I have a motion to move 7.17?
Motion.
Mrs. Rocket, do I have a second?
Second.
I'll give it to Idalia Alvarez. Any board discussion? Roll call, Irfan.
Mrs. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez,
So I have to abstain from 7.6, but yes to all the rest.
thank you. Mrs. Cruz,
Yes.
Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
Mrs. Olivo,
Yes.
Ms. Rackett,
Yes.
Mr. Chavez,
Yes.
Mr. Miranda.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Moving on to A14, Finance Section, approval of agendas item 8.1 through 8.13. Do I have a motion to move 8.14?
Motion.
Thank you, Chavez. Do I have a second?
Alvarez.
Mr. Alvarez, any board discussion? Roll call, Irfan.
Mrs. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mrs. Cruz,
Yes.
Mr. Navarro, Mrs. Olivo,
Yes.
Ms. Rackett,
Yes.
Mr. Chavez,
Yes.
Mr. Miranda.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Moving on, Resolution 9.3, Buildings and Grounds, which is the approval of agenda items 9.1 through 9.2. Do I have a motion to move 9.3?
Motion.
Chavez, do I have a second?
Second.
Navarro, any board discussion? Roll call, Irfan.
Mrs. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mr. Alvarez,
Yes.
Mrs. Cruz,
Yes.
Mr. Navarro,
Yes.
Mrs. Olivo,
Yes.
Ms. Rackett,
Yes.
Mr. Chavez,
Yes.
Mr. Miranda.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Moving to 10.1, any committee reports? 11.1, old business. 12.1, new business. Moving the floor to hearing of the public on absolutely everything. Is there a motion to move? Well, except personal matters, conditional hearing. Any, motion to move?
Motion, Cruz?
Cruz, second.
Alvarez.
Mr. Alvarez, any board discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Is there any
Aye.
member who would like to address the board? Please state your name. Yes, come on.
Hi, my name is Diego Irizarry, and this is my wife, Shaya Chen. And it's really more of a question where we moved to Bogota last year. We have an 8-year-old at Steen and a 5-year-old at, Bogart, who will go to Bixby. But these children have been homeschooled in the past, right? And we do like the schools here, I want to say that, and they like them. But for our own reasons, we may want to homeschool them again. So to keep it as simple as possible, we have 2 specific questions. If we were to homeschool our children in Bogota, can they both participate in school field trips, and how could that happen? And when they, I mean, they're 8 and 5, and when they get a little bit older, how can they participate in different school activities, specifically like sports? And just to be more direct with the question, it's really, we're just wondering these things to help us gauge our decision on what we can or can't do.
So what I would say is this, the best thing to do is send me an email because I would have to check policy and speak with our attorney. I know in the past, we have allowed homeschooled students to participate in extracurricular activities, but that was after school. I'm not aware of anything during the day, like field trips and things like that. But again, if you send me a email, and you can get my email, it's right on the website, it's very simple, or call central office. I'll get you, your answers.
And there is a policy on it online. I just don't know what the number is off the top of my head. So,
I'm sorry.
There should be a policy online.
yeah,
But-
there's a policy on it online.
But Mr. Kennedy will address it. Is that your only question?
Yeah, and just from what I've heard here, can you explain to me from the budget, what does the tax levy mean? That's a big part. Is there a simple answer to exactly where that money comes from, or what does it mean?
From the taxpayers in Bogota.
That's all from Bogota.
It's a collection.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What's your name? I'm sorry. Thank you.
The library there, they have a lot of museum paths, and here, like, I'm wondering if, I don't know if this is a question for you actually, like, or can direct me some, like, somewhere I can ask, like, you know, to maybe have the library, you know, maybe, I know we're a small town, we don't have money, that maybe we can work with Teaneck, or, you know, with the farm library, I think they have some.
But this library is a part of like a consortium, if you will. They're not, it's for Bogota, but they do collaborate with Hackensack, with TNEC. It would probably be best if you ask them, because they have a lot of programs that nobody seems to know they have. And when you go in there, every time I go in there, I'm amazed. I'm like, oh, you do this, you do this. But yes, if you go there, they will give you a rundown. And if we don't have it, they will point you to a Bergen County library that does.
They don't have.
Well, that's a town library.
Right.
You can ask Mr. Kennedy in the same email. I guess we can figure that out if there's anything we do.
How you get connected with the Bergen County library system.
Welcome to Bogota.
Yeah, and welcome to Bogota.
And thank you for attending.
Yeah, right?
Yep. We're good? Anyone else? Oh, no, we're not closing. We're moving on to, okay, so do I have a motion to close hearing of the public?
Alvarez?
Chavez and Alvarez for a second. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. No opposed, right? We're moving on to executive session 14-1, whereas
We have an executive session?
yes, 2 minutes, just a discussion. C-231 PL 1975, also known as the Sunshine Law, authorizes a public body to meet in executive session, executive or private session under certain limited circumstances, whereas said law requires the board to adopt a resolution at a public meeting before now thereof be it resolved by the Bogota Board of Education. It does hereby determine that it is necessary to meet an executive session on April 29th, 2025 at approximately 7:30 PM to discuss matters involving negotiations, litigation, personnel, and that the matter discussed will be made public when confidentiality is no longer required. And action pursuant to said discussion shall take place only at a public meeting. Action action will not be taken?
Yeah, action will not be taken and it's only gonna be like less than 5 minutes.
Yes.
And no formal action and it's advice of counsel on a matter.
Do I have a motion to move?
Alvarez?
Motion.
Or is it a motion to close? It's
Just,
a-
no, this is on the going into executive
Okay.
session, which you read.
All right, so motion to move executive session?
Alvarez?
All in favor?
Aye.
A second?
Aye.
Who was the?
Aye, all in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
2 minutes.
Idalia, It's gonna open. We have to move our hands and all that on the side.
Hello. Chop chop.
Do I have a motion to open the public meeting?
Reopen.
To reopen the public meeting?
Motion.
Chavez, Alvarez, Mr. Alvarez for a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Oh.
Chavez,
Second.
VC, all in favor?
Aye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.